You like to be a mixed martial a-hole.
No way.
Oh! From the Queen Studios of New York, UFC 217 Fight Week with the MMA-Holes.
Back.
Wonderful.
What's up, friends, family? I hope everyone is wonderful.
Wonderful.
It is here. UFC 217 Fight Week is here. We spoke about it on Monday a little bit. We're going to speak about it until our faces explode with UFC tonight. New York, MSG, St-Pierre versus Michael Bisping is going down on Saturday. A lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Lots and lots of stuff on our Wednesday show. This is exciting news. We're here. We are here and we're alive. Check this out over here. There it is. See this card? We've been talking about this forever. It feels like we've been talking about this card forever. Well, it's here. Finally. And so far, no casualties yet. But we still have time. Tomorrow is Thursday. They're going to be having a press conference on Thursday, UFC 217 press conference. And then on Friday is the weigh-ins. Friday's the weigh-ins, and that also means another thing. The MMA-Holes will be attacking with wristbands Friday for UFC 217. So if you are in the New York area and you like wristbands, well, it's your lucky day because I'll be giving them out. And we'll be live streaming outside of MSG for UFC 217. After the show winds down, we have Jessie BELLE. We'll be doing the after show as well. So it's good to see all of you guys on this wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Now, I see some stuff in here about the Astros. I don't know what's going on in the World Series. I should know, but I don't give a fuck because my team is out. So I see a lot of fuck the Astros in there. Give me a score for the Astros with the World Series. We're going to be doing this tonight, okay? It's going to be a very simple show. We're going to discuss some topics. We're going to open up the phone lines. And now a lot of people like Chris, open up the fucking phone lines. Open up the phone lines. Oh, my God. We need to hear the phone lines open. Well, tonight, we're going to keep them things open all night. As soon as I go through my little intro and say hello to my friends inside this chat room, we're going to go through the phone lines. We're going to let you guys call in and let me know what you think about this wonderful, wonderful UFC 217 that they can't sell out. They can't sell out UFC 217. As soon as they made this card, I looked right into your eyes and I said they won't sell this out. And sure enough, Mystic Moss is right again. They're not going to sell this out. It's ridiculous. It's a joke. We're going to get into that on top of everything else. Let's look inside the chat room, the FAP room. Everybody, I hope everyone's wonderful, wonderful inside.
Wonderful.
All right, let's see who we got here. Islamic Bacon Grease, Craig Lee, Darth Bane, Filthy George, Michael Anzalone, Law of Attractions, Kaepernick Sucks, DeReal, 5-0 Astros. Wow. Well, how about that? DeReal says Team Jessie, Islamic Bacon Grease. Who else we got in this thing? Oh my God, we got a full house tonight. We have a full house, rocking on 40 people watching. This is awesome. This is wonderful. It's good to see you guys. Now, if you are new to the show, this is how it works. Every time we get 10 likes, we play this song, and we have 22 likes. So, you know what to do. Take your genitals and smash it against that like button, because we've got 10 more likes. And this man dances for likes. Brady Ferguson. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
Fuck you, dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Brady, the song is over. Brady, the song is over. You could only come back for 10 likes. Brady, Thank you, Brady. Brady Ferguson, dancing for likes. There you go. The only MMA show that does that. The only MMA show that does that. MMA-Holes is Law of Attraction. Sir, where is your scotch? Says Hyder Hydra. There is no scotch, but this weekend I will be drinking heavily. I'll be there Friday, and I'll be there Saturday. Friday night's the one, the meetup. That's the one where you're going to want to hang out and see Mystic Moss drunk in person. Dude, I'm sweaty, wasted, Chris. Don't be a bitch. Okay, there you go. Darth, somewhere crying because Dodgers are choking, says DeReal. Drunk Bane in this B. What's good, fuckers? Says Sandy. Sandy Santiago. What's up, friend? Chris, pick up the phone lines. I'm drunk and angsty. So maybe we'll get Darth Travolta. Hit me with the ones if you want to see a little Darth Travolta calling in tonight. Darth Travolta is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Damn law, I just grabbed a water bottle and that happened. Okay, George. So it looks like we have a swole friend, a swole group in this. Fuck Bisping. Says Kaepernick sucks. The Sega Camp Gamers here says, hey, Darth. There you go. Plays card destruction. I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay. So if you have any comments, drop it into that chat room over there. The difference between our show and every other MMA show is we read the fucking chat, the cringe chat. We don't care what you guys say. We'll read your comments in there. So that is wonderful, wonderful. When we hit our goals with subscribers, right over here, we let the dragons loose. 5,750 subscribers, we will let the dragons loose. But tonight, let's have a little bit of fun. It is Wednesday. It's the best night of the week over here on the MMA-Holes. I mean, listen, we celebrate Wednesdays. It's hump day, for God's sakes. Look in the chat room. You guys are pumped up. Craig Lee, DeReal, Sandy Santiago. They all want to see Darth Travolta. They want to hear, or Drunk Travolta, says Filthy George. So it sounds like Darth Travolta will be calling in. All right, let's start off the show with this, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's start off the show with your favorite segment of all time. The MMA Swoles is what we are. And I know it says topics with an X, but there's only one other topic I want to talk about right now. Actually, we could talk about a couple of things. We could talk about Mike Perry going on Ariel's show on Monday, which I just saw before the stream started. And if you did not see that interview, it is fucking hilarious. Let me know in the chat right now with the ones if you saw the Mike Perry interview on Ariel's show on Monday. The most rewatchable show ever, Ariel's show. Mine's the best live show ever, and that's the best rewatchable show ever on Mondays. But Ariel's show, yeah, he had Mike Perry on. It was fucking hilarious. Mike Perry is he's a goddamn home run. He really is. And then they had Darren Till on, and then he could take a nap. I got only a couple minutes into Till, and I couldn't watch it anymore. I don't hate Till. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. Mike Perry is fucking hilarious. He's absolutely hilarious. Seriously, I've been on tears. Darth Bane's having trouble. I lost my voice screaming. DeReal's fapping in the chat. What I want to talk about is this. Mac, okay, Mystic Mac, Conor McGregor. He's back in the news. Your favorite Irishman. This man over here, Mystic Mac, Conor McGregor. Back in the news. And your favorite Irishman, he has a couple of things to say. So we're going to read his comments to MMA Junkie. But look into the chat over here. And some of you did see the Mike Perry interview. Michael Anzalone, Sandy Santiago, Olympia Lowlife. Tanner says, nope. Tommy Arnold saw the interview. I was hoping Mike was more charged up, says DeReal. I thought he was great. I really thought Mike Perry was so funny. He says instead of getting tetanus shots, he says get a Tetris shot instead of tetanus shot. Tetris shot. Like he really did say that. I couldn't even figure out if Mike Perry was joking or if he was serious. I think he was serious. But Mike Perry he's funny, man. Check out that interview when all this shit winds down. I highly recommend it. It's fucking funny, man. It's really, really funny. I can't figure out if he's joking. He's laughing after he says these things. So I think he has an idea of how ridiculous it is, Mike Perry. But I can't figure him out. Mike Perry's a savage, says Sandy. You scream when you drink. Be sure to find a garage, says Filthy George. Fuck Conor, says Kaepernick sucks. All right, so let's take you over here. Check this out. MMA Junkies, okay? They, hold on. There it is. MMA Junkies, they have a whole thing here with Conor McGregor talking about a return, right? And these are quotes from Conor. Now, every time Conor does these appearances and stuff like that, he says weird things, you know? He likes his screwdrivers. Right, Conor? You like your screwdrivers? He likes those screwdrivers a lot. If you notice, he drinks a lot of screwdrivers. I'm not a big screwdriver guy. It's a little girly for me, to be honest. And I'm a Conor fan, but I think screwdrivers are for... That's just my opinion. Anyway, he apologized about that, the F word. So good for Conor on that. But Conor says over here, okay, he says, I was a promoter on the Mayweather fight, and we're in current negotiations. And this is in regards to him coming back to the UFC. He says, McGregor told the crowd during a Q&A prior to the debut of his biopic, Notorious, in Dublin. And he does have a movie, and I'm interested in seeing this movie. I mean, we've basically seen everything about Conor McGregor. What more can this movie show? I don't know. I ain't stepping back in the octagon again unless I'm part owner of the whole setup. I'm a promoter, says Conor McGregor. He's a promoter now. Now, he has so much money that he probably never has to fight again, but I think he will fight again. But he says he wants part of the company. He wants to be, he's a promoter. Let's scroll down a little bit more and see what else he said over here. Okay, seeing this, it's taking me back and making me realize if I really, truly want to get back into the fighting, I'm in the negotiation stage. Okay, so he's in the negotiation stage. Everyone's trying to get me to do something for money. And that's all the way up and all the way down. That's from the fight game. That's talk. That's what they're trying to do. He follows up by saying, they're trying to get me back before the end of the year to make the company more money so they can survive the debt after the big $4.2 billion sale and all this bollocks. So basically, they're trying to get him back in before the year is up. And I'm sitting there watching them type of wars I came through back to back to back and watching how I got there. And I'm like, I need to take my time here. I'm in no hurry. I'm in a great position. I'm in the forever money stage now. My money is up. They're rattling around in the money counter machine. So I'm good. So Conor McGregor's good. Conor McGregor is good. Does Conor McGregor come back? Does Conor come back to the UFC? And it goes on and on and on and on. Check out the rest of the article in MMA Junkie. But what Conor McGregor's saying here is he wants part of this company. He wants part of the UFC. Is Conor McGregor coming back? Now, me personally, I think Conor is going to milk whatever he can. I think there's a part of him that does want to get back into the fight game, defend his belt. Because everyone's like, Conor doesn't defend his belt. He won't defend his belt, blah, 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 blah. So I think deep down he does want to do that. But Conor does not have to fight again. He really doesn't. I mean, the guy made more money than God. The question to you guys before we get on with UFC 217 is, does Conor McGregor come back to the UFC? Does he come back? I mean, the UFC is probably trying to do everything to get him back on that card. December, was it 20th at the end of the year? Vegas, the big card. After that, it's Boston. A lot of people are like, nah, Conor's going to come back in Boston. I can't see that happening. January 20th in Boston. There's supposedly going to be a card over there, UFC. I don't think that's a big enough money place for Conor to go. He's fought there in Boston, but this is a whole different animal. He's got to fight in Vegas. And he can't fight in New York because New York can't even fucking sell out anymore. But I guess with Conor there, it could. So my question to you guys, is Conor McGregor coming back to the UFC? I mean, we may never see him again. We may never see this man inside the octagon. Maybe it. Maybe it. What does the chat room say? Matt Deptula says, milk my prostate. Okay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Joanna is the best fighter on the card. On that card, says Sandy. You know what? It's tough to argue that. To real, they shouldn't have given Conor that money. They shouldn't have given Conor that money. Well, who shouldn't have given Conor that money? Abazaba says Nate Diaz will be Conor's next fight. Mark it down as that is the last money fight. And you know what, Abby, you're right. It looks like it's going to be Nate or bust. Steven Sparks, what's up, you fook? Steven Sparks is one of the MMA-Holes. Welcome. You're wonderful, wonderful. So it does look like that if Conor does come back, it's going to be Nate Diaz. It looks like the Tony Ferguson. Just by reading that, it looks like Ferguson is completely out of the window. I mean, out of the picture. Unless they make him part owner of the company. That's the only way you're going to see that. Conor can do whatever the fuck he wants, but there's no way UFC will let him be co-promoter. So that's what Brian Roy just says. The real handed out the government cheese to the kids last night. Conor will duck Tony and not come back since Kaepernick sucks. It's possible. It's very possible. Let's see. Are the people putting their dick measurements in here? Because what the fuck? G-Man's here. What's up, G-Man? All right, let's see what else. Hey, Ann, what's going on? Ann's here. Ann H. Everyone say hello to Ann. Thanks, Lloyd. I saw you rock, bro. Conor would sell out TD Garden easily, Chris, and there would be a huge Ireland contingent there, says Abba Zaba. Abba, I was there for Conor McGregor fight. He sold it out against Dennis Seaver. It's just not a big payday unless they just jack up the ticket prices over there in Boston. But a Massachusetts event is not a New York event. It's not a Vegas event. Those things, that's big bucks. That's big bucks. I don't know if Conor's going to go to Boston. Again, I don't see it. When he fought Dennis Seaver, that's a Boston fight. But a gigantic, huge Conor McGregor fight in Boston, yes, it has a big Irish. I mean, I was there, man. People are dancing in the streets and going crazy. But I can't see it over there. I would love to have it in Boston. I would love to have it. I mean, go to Boston to see that shit. But I don't see it happening. Team Rose 2017 says Gary. There you go. See what else we got in this chat, and then we're going to wind it down and go to UFC 217, which we need to talk about. Fuck Tony Ferguson. That guy's a total douchebag, says Abba Zaba. You know what? He kind of is. He's a little better now. I noticed his personality has come around ever since he's been in pop. But, yeah, I mean, you know, some people have their things with Tony. I mean, you can't take away from Ferguson his technique, his style. The guy's really, really good. Conor should be a promoter. Get Dana White out, says Mike Lanzalone. So get rid of Dana and make Conor the man. And Conor agrees. What's up, EA? EA, are you coming to the meetup? Are you coming to the meetup? You better be there on Friday. I'll be outside of MSG. Nick D is passing out weed to the kids last night, says Law of Attraction, instead of candy. There you go. G-Man Mule says, it will take a long time, but him and Nate will have the trilogy fight. We all know it. G-Man, it looks like it's going to be the next one. It does. From those comments, it looks like it's going to be the next one. Listen, I just want to see him get back in the cage now. I wanted to see him fight Tony Ferguson, but let's be honest. Let's just see the circus. Let's wind it down with Conor. Let's see a couple of circus fights and peace out, Conor. Mike Perry has stole my heart. Mike Perry's the guy that I say look out for. The guy's funny as all fuck. He says the weirdest shit, but he's funny. Brian Rogers says, so Chris, MMA-Holes, will you address whether or not you will be in attendance at MSG for 217? I will be there. I will be actually in Manhattan Friday and Saturday. So there you go. Friday and Saturday, I will be there. Kevin Spacey. There you go, Kevin Spacey. What the fuck are we talking? Kevin Spacey. Craig's yelling at me again. Phone's open. White and Proud says Islamic bacon grease. Kevin Spacey going to call in. Oh, Kevin Spacey's going to call in. All right, so we'll open up the phone lines. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to open up the phone lines for, let's get your comments on Conor McGregor real quick, okay? And then we're going to move over to UFC 217. I would like to see that. Paulie Crying Malinaji jumping in. Says Holes just got off Belt. Look at this shit. Just got off the Bell Park, New Park Pizza, still good. Look at this shit. Paulie Crying Malinaji. Oh, I can't fucking talk tonight. Paulie Crying Malinaji. He's in the New York area. I live by New Park, so that's interesting. I actually live not too far from there. So, yes, New Park Pizza is the shit.
Super
there he goes, flying in with Conor. He's flying in.
Holes just got off Belt. New Park Pizza still good.
It's very good. It's very good. It's probably my favorite place over there. Bell Parkway. Fuck. I should hit me with the ones if you want me to invite Paulie Malinaji Crying Malinaji over to the studio. Hit me with the ones. All right, the phone lines are open, 516-522-0267. This is what I want. This is what I want. Get in on the lines. Let me know your thoughts on if Conor McGregor's coming back. The phone lines are blowing up right now. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and where you from?
Hey, you know what time it is?
It's peanut butter jelly time?
No, it's AIDS time, bro.
It's AIDS time. All right. AIDS time on the MMA-Holes. And here we go, 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Everyone's like, invite Paulie Malignaggi, Crying Malignaggi over to the studio. And bring, Paulie, if we invite you over, now I just ate, but I always have room for pizza. So bring me a couple extra slices of pizza. There we go. God, here we go. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, it's Darth Bane. I just had my third drink. I'm drunk, guys.
Darth, it's nice of you to call in. Darth, you're upset about the Houston game right now?
Oh, yeah. And she's a squirter. Ronnie the limo driver here.
And Ronnie's
she's a squirter.
Stop the clock. All right, anything else on your mind?
Shove a candy cane in her ass, and then I shove the candy cane in her pussy. It tastes like your woman.
All right, thank you for the call.
You like that?
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, 516-522-0267. Get in on the lines. Get in on the lines. Jessie Belle Hill's here, the moderator. She's doing the after show. Go subscribe to Jessie Belle Hill right fucking now. Let me know, guys. Let me know. Get in on the lines. Is Darth Travolta going to call in? Let me know right now. I want to know what you're thinking. I want to know what you're thinking. Is this Mook coming back to the UFC? Now, listen, everyone knows that I am a big fucking Conor fan. But I'm kind of getting over this. It's like, get it back in the cage already. You're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
So let Jessie know that I want to lick that cunt. And I just really want her to just suck my cock. And I want her to suck the cum right out of a cock and just.
It's very romantic, actually. He wants to suck. I think he said he wanted to suck the cum out of the cock, the cum out of the cunt, or the cum. All right. There we go. 516-522-0267. There you go. Hey, you guys wanted the phone lines open. You guys wanted them open. Here we go. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
Who the fuck you think it is? A retard.
Oh my God. Darth Travolta actually got through on the line. Darth Travolta, welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's a fucking miracle I did. I got so many desperate motherfuckers. It's like, I got people hitting up Darth Travolta. Oh my God. Chris.
Yeah.
It's like, can you like get a hold of him? I'm like, I don't know who he is. He's in Queens.
He's in Queens.
I don't go into that side of town because Darth Travolta has many enemies. Continue though, Chris. It's your show.
Well, listen, Darth, are you staying alive over there watching this baseball game?
Yeah, no shit. Some people call me the Midnight Cowboy. What the fuck you think?
Now, Darth, I know Darth Travolta live on the MMA-Holes. There is a movie coming out. It's the John Gotti story, John Gotti Sr., and you are playing John Gotti. I mean, this is a big deal for you.
Well, that's the thing is that, it came down to a point where I had to sit down with my uncles and cousins. And they said, you're going to make a choice. Are you Darth Gotti or Darth Travolta? And I told them, I just want to sing and dance. So what do you think the answer is, cocksucker?
All right. What do you think? Do you think Darth Travolta calling in? Do you think that Conor McGregor's coming back to the UFC?
I think if he does, he's going to come back. And that thing he does when he has he like stands back and he's like real pale, but he has like that black gorilla ink on his chest.
Yeah.
I think that he's going to come in there and he's going to wear that tattoo and he's going to quickly announce, hey, I'm Irish. But at the same time, I want to be one of those Negroes. I mean, coloreds. I mean, people are colored. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Okay, thank you, Darth. Darth Travolta. Thank you. Any last words?
Oh, well, that's great. Yeah. Thank you for the plug-in. Plug in the MMA-Holes. Fuck Luke Thomas. Goodbye.
All right. There you go. Darth Travolta calling in. Okay. I think that's a perfect way to end this topic over here with Conor McGregor. Is he coming back to the UFC? Who knows? Who the fuck cares, right? Because we have UFC 217 to talk about. Right? UFC 217 to talk about. That is correct. Michael Bisping versus George St-Pierre. The chat room's on fire right now. They're all excited because Darth Travolta called in and we got 10 more likes. Where is Brady? Where is he? Everybody dance.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got.
10 more likes. Fuck you.
What's up, Rudy
dislikes.
Espinoza?
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you, Brady Ferguson. Rudy Espinoza is now an MMA hole. Look at Rudy. Everybody say hello to Rudy. Rudy. You are wonderful.
Wonderful.
UFC 217, high energy, high impact. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. Okay, so this card is probably the most stacked card of the year. 217. 2017 is winding down. So they threw this thing together and they have a star-studded event. This here is easily the most evenly distributed card. There is no fight that like really stands out. And a bunch of people have been making this point where if you look at the top three, no one can really headline a pay-per-view besides maybe vintage GSP. You know? Maybe vintage GSP back in the day could have headlined a pay-per-view, but he's been 4 years out of the game. So you look at this card, and it's very evenly distributed. All the way through. Main card, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hopefully this man makes weight. Johnny Hendricks, let me know in the chat, guys. Yes or no? Does Johnny Hendricks make weight for UFC 217? Now, he is going to 185, for God's sakes, right? How could he miss that weight? Big rig, right? Was he 5'9"? Come on. You could hit this weight, right? $185. Yes or no? Does Johnny Hendricks make weight? Let me know in the chat. If you're just jumping in, we are the MMA-Holes, the craziest MMA show on YouTube. And we are wonderful over here.
Wonderful.
If you're not subscribed, do it right now. We do 3 shows a week. But this week, I will be outside of MSG just fucking I would be causing havoc outside of MSG and handing out wristbands. That's right. That is right. Love Rob Zombie, says Olympia Lowlife. I used to be a big Rob Zombie fan, by the way, Olympia. This is staged. It has to be, says Islamic Bacon Grease. Johnny Hendricks is a fat fucking cow, says Ole. GSP is the GOAT, says Kaepernick Sucks. Filthy George says, fuck this show. I'm about to bounce. Brian Rogers says, JJ needs to move to NYC to be a superstar. She's going to run off to Poland when she's done and then fall off the face of the earth probably and make babies. Fuck off, George. Let's see. Hendricks, no way makes weight. So fuck new, says Sandy. Johnny gets on the main card of a show like this. That is weird, right? Good point, Jed Hud. Johnny Hendricks making the main card. The guy's he's been all over the place. And yeah, I don't know how he slipped into the main card. It's a very good point over there. Like, you mean OSP versus Corey Anderson, I feel could have been a main card fight. Even Mickey Gall, he could have slipped in. Yes, at Jackson now. So 7 makes a good point. Johnny Hendricks is training at a Jackson Wink. So yes. Johnny Hendricks is going to be 209. Says ole. GSP will make weight because he lost his restaurant. He has to eat fruit now, says Law of Attraction. Hendricks should make weight. Make that, but it looks pretty fat. He does. Johnny Hendricks looks like complete dog shit in this picture. Johnny Hendricks. I'm walking here, says Michael Anzalone.
Wonderful.
Chris, I'm so sick, and I hope you feel better. I hope this show makes you get through your illness over here on the MMA-Holes. I really do. Making weight will be the death of Hendricks. It sucks, man. Johnny Hendricks used to have the hands from hell before this whole USADA thing, and Johnny Hendricks was the shit. All of a sudden, after that freaking GSP fight, which I thought he won, it's just been all downhill. I'm sick to my stomach. I just dropped my fucking cannoli, says Darth Payne. I just dropped my fucking cannoli. I'm 185 now, Chris, and I won't make weight on a fight night. Uh-oh, Kenshiro, you're not going to make weight? Jesus Christ. What's the MMA-Holes show schedule the next 3 days, is Brian Roger. This is how this is going to work. So tomorrow, I'm going to be on Kobe's Corner. There is a link in the description to Kobe's Corner over there. I will be on Kobe's show tomorrow. They're having a UFC press conference, UFC 217 press conference. I always like to have those press conferences and media call reactions. You never know. You never know if I may pop up tomorrow on this channel as well, but I'll definitely be on Kobe's channel tomorrow for that. Then Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, I will be outside of MSG. All right. The weigh-ins, I think, are at 6. But about 4:35 p.m., I'll be outside of MSG causing a scene with my wristbands. I do have tickets for the weigh-ins. We have 4 of our own. I know Kenshiro Ryu says he has tickets as well. You can still get these tickets. You can get general admission tickets. They're free. Just go to Ticketmaster, and you can get 2 free tickets, just like that. The weigh-ins are okay. I don't know if ever since they changed it from you could actually weigh in the morning and then now the fake weigh-ins at night, it kind of fucked everything up. There's no real drama. They have this fake bullshit. They're rehydrated and stuff like that, so you don't get that tension that you used to get at the weigh-ins. The weigh-ins used to be the shit. The weigh-ins used to be the absolute shit. You can go there. You can get shit-faced. The tickets are free. You know, the beer's a little expensive, but the tickets are free. You could just sit right up close to the cage and watch these hungry people just fucking talk shit to each other, practically throw blows. That's how the weigh-ins were great. You know, the tension. Are they going to make weight? Are they going to miss weight? There was a lot of drama with those weigh-ins. And then they decide to make it in the morning. And yes, it's healthier for the fighters, but it's shittier for the fans. It's shittier for the fans. It kind of, I'm not going to lie, it sucks. The weigh-ins aren't that great. I do have tickets for it. If I don't go in, maybe I'll just give you guys the tickets. How's that sound? Darth got a tattoo of Jay Smooth. This is DeReal. Kevin Spacey. So Hendricks got on the belt anyway. All right. Got the belt anyway. DeReal got a tattoo of Tupac. Says KMX. Jay Smooth, how about them Ravens? Okay, I got 2 weigh-in tickets. There you go. Kenshiro. Some thought hit me up Friday. Kenshiro. Kenshiro's going to get fucking head. He's going to get weigh-in head. Kenshiro, you going to get some weigh-in head? Let me know.
Wonderful, wonderful.
See, Kenshiro is like, yes. Oh, that's it. Good.
That's it. Yeah, good.
Brady Ferguson can't make it to the weigh-ins because he's getting MMA-Holes sex on Friday. So I will be outside. I will be streaming. I'll be live streaming. So here's the deal. I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be doing my thing. We're going to have Diaper John. We're going to have the pigeon. We're going to have V-neck. We're also going to have bar activities. Stout. Okay, if you can't make the weigh-ins, afterwards is Stout. Okay, Stout is a bar by Penn Station over there, and we will be meeting over there too. So if you can't run into me at MSG, hit me up at Stout. I'll be over there. I'll have some wristbands over there, and we're going to be doing our shit. We're just going to be getting drunk, man, having a good time. So if you are in New York and you want to see this beautiful logo with this beautiful face, hit me up on Friday, and we'll do that. I also will be going to UFC 217 on Saturday. I'll be doing some live streaming for that as well. No fight buddies, unfortunately. There's no fight buddies on Saturday. I almost turned this down, by the way. Real talk. I almost turned this event down, but I couldn't because it's Diaper's 40th birthday. His wife was nice enough to get tickets for this thing, so I almost turned it down to do the fight buddies. This is a big event. But listen, I'm going to be there. I'm going to stream whatever I can before, after. If I could stream inside, I'll be streaming as well. So make sure you slap the bell. Make sure you slap the bell. Also, I have to say this too as well. If you are on Twitter, okay, follow me at the MMA-Holes on Twitter. And it's very important you do this. All right, where's my social? Bang. At the MMA-Holes, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But Twitter is very important because on Twitter, I'm going to be giving you guys alerts, okay? I'm going to be letting you guys know where I'm at. All right, so at the MMA-Holes on Twitter, hit the bell, okay? So follow me on Twitter, but make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting shit on Twitter. So you get a heads up. You know, if you're in the New York area or if you just want to know if we're going to be streaming soon, I'm going to give you a heads up on Twitter. That's the best way for me to do it. So I'm going to tweet it out. I'm going to be, hey, guys, I'm going to be at Stout at this time. Hey, guys, I'm going to be in front of MSG. Hit me up on Twitter over there. Make sure you smack the notification bell. This bell over here, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. There's a bell up top. This over here. There you go. I'm going to notification myself. But yeah, there's a little bell up top. You just click on that shit and you'll be notified every time Mystic Moss is giving you guys updates. But it works good too when I have uploads. If you guys want a little bit of a heads up before YouTube, if I can't schedule a stream, on Twitter is where I catch it. So definitely follow me on Twitter over there. But UFC 217 is going to be it's going to be an interesting event. It's going to be a very, very interesting event. You got 20, so you got 217 ticks. Cool. Yeah, I do. A fight buddy, says Abba Zabba. Let's see. Abba, no, they're trying to stunt on my shine. He hate me. What's up? This is I like the drawing of you behind you. This guy? This guy over here? This guy over here? Is that the drawing of me? Actually, a lot of people have said that, by the way. They're like, is that you? No, Brady Ferguson drew this guy. Yes, Conor McGregor. But we do have a similar, I don't know. I'm way better looking. So. Yeah, fuck holes, doggy. All right. This is MARLYNN OMG. Let's see what else we got in here. Tommy. The Titans got square. Okay, I'm just seeing. Tickle Chris's bell. LOL. That's right, Gary. Tickle that bell. Tickle the shit out of my bell. That's right. Everybody use all caps. Otherwise, you can't read. I can't read it. This is Brian Royer. Kevin Spacey went gay for our sins. What is going on with Kevin Spacey? I got to find out what the fuck you guys are talking about. Kevin Spacey. What is the deal? Kevin Spacey. Wow, it comes up right away. What are you talking? There's a million Kevin Spacey things. I live under a rock. Kevin Spacey and sexual assault grabbed my whole package. What is this? Other men come forward with harassment allegations against Kevin Spacey. Is it a shock that Kevin Spacey is a... I mean, listen, let's be honest. It's not a surprise. I'm not surprised, motherfucker. This is the Huffington Post. This headline's great. Other men come forward. All right, turn that shit off. All right, I can't play. I'll probably get a copyright. Other men come forward with harassment allegations against Kevin Spacey. Other men.
Wonderful.
Oh my God, fucking Kevin Spacey. Jesus Christ. Shocker. He grabbed me very hard. Oh, for fuck's sake. He grabbed me very hard. These men. This designates ownership. He told him this designates ownership. He grabbed my whole package. Oh my God. I can't. When the fuck did this come out? I so don't know what the hell's going on in the world. 5:28. So I'm a couple hours off. So everyone was making Kevin Spacey jokes in the chat. And listen, there's nothing wrong with, hey, if you're gay, you're gay. It's fine. You can do whatever the fuck you want. And who am I to criticize? You know? Some people want to play with men. It's penises, you know? It's up to you what you want to do in your private life. But the fact that Kevin Spacey is gay is not a shock. It's not a shock. He allegedly touched a 14-year-old. It's his Bobby. Oh, my God. See, now that's just ridiculous. That's fucking... Fuck off, Chris is Darth. Kevin Spacey, bald fucking head. Jesus Christ. Kevin Spacey and John Travolta ran the train on the cast of Rant. This is Olay. Oh, my God. Give me your best Kevin Spacey joke. I know we're supposed to be talking about UFC 217. We'll get there. But fucking Kevin Spacey's gay. Kevin Spacey, who gives a fuck? Talk about MMA movies. Suck Hollywood is gay porn. All right. Oh, for fucking... It's like, oh, my God. Shocker. Kevin Spacey's gay. Real shock. But look at the quotes. He grabbed me very hard. Oh, my God. It's so great. What else we got here? Oh, God. I would hope that is going to lessen. If not, go away. What? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Did they fucking interview Kevin Spacey about this? Several men have now shared stories of Kevin Spacey. An interview BuzzFeed. Oh, wow. Look at this. Rap is 14. And Spacey was 26. Response to Spacey. All right. Anyway. Well, listen. I'm not surprised, motherfuckers. Kevin Spacey. Anyway, all right, let's get back to UFC 217. we just fucking sidetracked and just started talking about Kevin Spacey. Oh, God. You act like you and your best friends around age 12 didn't take a bath together and start experimenting. Yeah, but he was 26 and the kid was 14. For God's sakes. Great card. It is a great card, guys. All right, so here's the deal. We spoke about it before. All right, UFC 217. I can't believe I got sidetracked with gay Kevin Spacey. Oh, my God, that word is so insulting.
Fap.
Oh, who's going to fap after the show to Kevin Spacey? Hit me with a fap in the chat.
Fap.
So Kevin Spacey, if you're just joining in, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Spacey has fapped to men.
Fap.
And touched men.
Fap.
So there you go. All right. UFC 217 is the card that we will be talking about, okay? Here we go. Zahabi versus Ramos on the prelims, and then boom, The second fight of the pre-prelims is Ovince St. Preux versus Corey Anderson. How the fuck did this happen? A ranked 6 guy versus a 7 guy. I don't understand this. Can someone explain this to me, please? Can someone please explain this to me? How Corey Anderson and St. Preux, 6 and 7. Corey Anderson has those weird nipples. Remember that? 10-3-0 versus 21-10-0. St. Preux has been up and down, but the Von St. Preux has been on a little bit of a tear. And they're on the pre-prelims. So maybe that's an attribute. Maybe that's why the card is so good. You know, you have to bump this all the way down over here. And then you have over here 9 and 12. Curtis Blades versus Alexei Olenek. I can always fuck up this guy's name. But look at this. Look at the prelims. Okay, the pre-prelims. Okay, this is not a ranked fight, but you got a 7-0-0 guy versus a 10-1-0 starting off the card. Then you have fucking 2 guys here ranked number 6 and 7 at 205. And then you have over here 9 and 12. That's the pre-prelims. Soak that shit in. This is a card that's not sold out. Keep that in mind. This is a card that is not sold out, and that is the pre-prelims, okay? Now you go to the prelims over here. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
Fap.
All right, stop it, Kevin Spacey. Cut it out. Kevin Spacey.
Fap. Fap.
Kevin.
Fap.
Kevin, please.
Fap. Fap.
Oh, wow. Chris, 2 black guys who suck at MMA. Ken Shiro, how dare you? What are you talking? Are you talking about St. Preux and Corey Anderson? Stop it. That's a great fight. I think St. Preux Anderson's a really good fight. Tell me you don't want to watch this fight. This is like, this fight here, Corey Anderson versus St. Preux, can headline like some shitty fucking like Fight Pass card. This fight here. Think about it. Like a real shitty Fight Pass card, you could have that headline. Okay, so we go to Brown versus Gall. Now, Brown versus Gall is kind of a slap in the face, right? I mean, you got these guys over here that are ranked fighters at the early prelims, and then you have this fight over here that it's opening up the prelims. I don't know, but it's Gall versus Brown. Fine. 4-0 versus 9-2. It's still a good fight. It's a very good fight. It's a good test for Mickey Gall. Let's look at Randy Brown's stats, his past statisticals. I'm soaking in UFC 217, says Ann. You're soaking it. Ooh. And really? Oh, and soaking UFC 217.
Fap.
Oh.
Fap.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. I just realized I played that sexy music while Randy Brown was on the screen. That's a little uncomfortable. Kevin Spacey. All right. So his last fight. We're going to call people. All right. This is what we're going to do. You can't say this word, okay? We need someone to call in and say, Kevin Spacey, and they'll make that a soundbite. All right, let's see. Bilal Muhammad, okay, who is a pretty damn good fighter himself. They go a 3-round decision, and then before that, Brian Carmozzi, which is nothing impressive. A win over him. And Eric Montano, 2 finishes. But you got a guy here who's 9-2, Randy Brown versus Mickey Gall is probably a good fight to make over here. I want to see what Mickey Gall's made of, so I'm interested. I'm going to have to get in the building early for this. A lot of people don't only get in the building for like the end of the prelims and going into the main card. I'm going to have to get in here early. And then you got this one over here. Cute Laba, the Hulk versus Lord. This fight over here could be fireworks. If you saw Cute Laba's last fight, my man is just fucking a beast. He's complete beast mode, Cute Laba. So this is going to be a good one right here. And then boom, we move over here. Godbeer versus Harris. Now everyone's a big fan of Harris, right? After his last performance. How the fuck did this fight? Now here's the question. How the fuck did this fight move up, like past all of these fights over here? Like you could make an argument that each and every fight over here could be before this one. I don't know how this happens, but Walt Harris is making his triumphant return after he gets humiliated. I mean, what are you going to do? He took one. He took a shot, right, against Verdum. He took a fucking shot. He lost in, 20 seconds or some shit like that, or 40 seconds? I don't know. Now we go to the main preliminary fight, Vic versus Duffy. Vic is insulted by the Duffy fight. This is what I was reading before. James Vic is insulted by the Joseph Duffy fight. All right? Cutie Labia will win. This is ole, ole. Also, guys, I'm going to give you my picks tonight because there is no fight, buddy, so I'm going to give you my guaranteed lock picks for UFC 217. So stay tuned for that as I take you into the 11 p.m. hour to Jesse Bell Hill's after show. And I'm going to want to get your picks as well. All right. All right. So here we go. Vic versus Duffy. I think it's a great fight. It's a fun fight for the fans. He's insulted. Duffy is insulted. 11-1-0. He's like, no. What? I mean, Vic's insulted. He's like, why am I fighting Duffy? Vic looks like one of those fucking serial killers that eats people, right? But Vic is good. He's very good. And here we go. You look at his record, and all you see is reds all over the place, and then you got a little blemish over here. Darius loses. Shocker over there. But, I mean, my man is, well, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fights. 7 out of his last 8 fights is pretty fucking good. It's pretty good. So, my man Vic over here is definitely, some people said they wanted him on the show. They're fans of this guy. And this fight over here against Joseph Duffy, it's a tough one. It's a tough fight for Vic. But I think he'll school Duffy big time in this fight, in my opinion. But what are you going to do? So Vic versus Duffy. Now, check out what we just saw there. This is a fucking banging fight night. Right over here. Like, this is a banging fight night. Like prelims. Like, say this is a prelim fight going into this shit over here. That's a banging fight night. And then you have the main card, which is not my favorite when it comes to 5-fight main cards. I feel that main card should not be 5 fights. Main card should not be 5 fights. It should be 6 fights on the main card on a pay-per-view. But this is 5. And I guess their logic is, hey, well, we have 3 title fights that are 5-rounders. So that's probably their logic here. Let me know what you guys rate the prelims, okay? The pre-prelims and the prelims out of 10. Honestly, give me your honest opinion here. UFC 217, we went through each and every fight over here. What do you rate it out of 10? I think this is a fucking 10. I give the prelims a goddamn 10. I love every single fight. This one over here, I'm not too familiar with these two, but that's it. This is a goddamn 10. It's a fucking 10. 100%. I mean, well, this one here is another one. But I mean, altogether, I give it a 10. I love the prelims. Absolutely love the prelims. Let me know 1 out of 10. Let me know in the chat what you rate the preliminaries. We got 10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There we go. 10 mo fucking likes. Here come the ratings right now. Craig Lee gives it an 8. The Best Gamer gives it a 7. Olympia Lowlife 7. Sandy Santiago gives it an 8. Utrid of Babang Bang gives it 7. Mr. Danky 7. 7 for the prelims says Kaepernick sucks. 9.99 says Jay Smooth. KMX is like, nah, 3. NH says a 9. Yes, Chris, 3.5 rounders. So there you go. NH, let's see, I lost you. Sorry. N9, Brian 6. Jed Hud 4.95. G-Man gives it a 9. Olympius is 3. Jesus Christ. Some fucking tough crowd. But majority of the people, Michael Anzalone says, fuck it, 10. Jesse says 10 more likes. Just kidding, 4. KMX. Fook the dislikes. I give it a Spacey 8. You give it a Spacey 8. This is Sandy. KMX 9.5. Free to real, says Jay Smooth. Prelims are 6, says Tommy Arnold. 9.99. Yes. So it looks like when you're looking at the MMA-Holes ratings inside the chat room, and they're very smart people in there, they all know, they all realize that this card, just the prelims alone, are very impressive. So now we take it to the next level. I'm going to give you my guaranteed picks for the main card. And then we're going to open up the phone lines and coast it home on the MMA-Holes Live. That's right. Richie554 gives it a 7. No, I love the card 9, says Olympia Life. There you go. And Jed Hud is saying, die, AIDS victims.
Die, AIDS victims.
No AIDS victims. No AIDS victims. That's awesome.
FAP.
That's awesome.
FAP.
Kevin Spacey. Okay, guys. The first fight of the main card over here. Johnny Hendricks, Big Rig versus Paolo Barcina. I'm definitely screwing up his name, but who gives a fuck? I am not doing a Fight Buddies because I will be at the event, but you're going to technically get more streams from me on Friday and Saturday Between Friday and Saturday, I am going to be streaming my bull sack out. And if you are in the New York area, you will be live with me. Could you imagine MMA holes together? Gathering together drunk off our fucking... Could you imagine a bunch of drunk MMA holes live streaming? So definitely make sure you click that bell. Not Jessie Bell. The subscriber bell. Make sure you do that. And yeah, we're going to be streaming like motherfuckers over there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to give you my before reactions. I'm going to be interviewing people outside, fucking with people. And then after the fight, I want to give you my post-fight reaction as well to UFC 217. It's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about over there. Remember, guys, now we are going to be doing Fight Buddies. So if you do feel like a little giving right now, what you can do is go down below in the description down below and drop in some donations if you're feeling it. If you're feeling like supporting the swole sexiness of the MMA holes, tickle my penis and drop in a donation. Here we go. UFC 217 main card. Mystic Moss will give you his guaranteed picks right fucking now. Get ready. Get ready.
Ask and you may receive. Correct picks is what we'll achieve. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight. It's time for Mystic Moss to pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. Now take off your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick. It's time to pick.
Okay, everybody, I hope you're done sucking my dick. Paolo Borrachina. That's probably the best way to say this name. 10-O-N-O. Youngster. Only 2 fights to look at from the UFC, so it's always tough. But if you look at his 2 fights, round 1 KO, round 2 KO TKO, tough to pick against a guy like this, right? And then you go to Johnny Big Rig Hendricks, who is his opponent. Now, remember, I want your picks. Drop in your picks. Who the hell you guys have? Let me know. Get your picks in. Johnny Hendricks, Big Rig. And he's been all over the fucking place. All over. Missing weight, losing, 1 win, loss. I don't even know how this fight came onto the main card. It's a tough one. You got a young, up-and-coming Brazilian. And Johnny Hendricks, you just never know with the guy. You never know what Johnny you're going to get, you know? You never know. It's just tough for me to pick Johnny in this one. It really is. You got a young kid, stud. A lot of people have some high hopes on this guy. And it's just tough for me to go against the Brazilian. So I'm saying Brazilian for the win. Paolo for FTW. Paolo for the win. Let me know who you guys have in the chat of UFC 217. The main card. The main card. All right, I'm losing my mind. All right, here we go. Big Rigs is the best gamer. I wanted to pick Big Rig in the worst way, but I just can't. I got Big Rig says Kaepernick sucks. Rest in peace, Pig Rig, says Jay Smooth. Dude, Chris. All right. Fap to Granny Porn says Law of Attraction.
Fap.
Okay. Oh, Granny Porn. Hendricks is Fuchs is Utrid. He's fat. Says Ole. Everybody let me know if you want the real picks, says G-Man. So G-Man's going to give you the real picks. Big Rig says Michael Anzalone. New Star Wars trailer. Is there Olympia? You know what sucks about seeing these movie trailers? They ruin the whole fucking movie. That's what sucks about that. Pig Rig is going to miss weight and lose the fight, says Abba Zabba. I'm seriously offended by that song. KMX. What? This one? Suck my dick. All right. Johnny will lose. That's what he does. Says that's what he do, says Daryl. Johnny needs this win. I'm going with him from my heart, says KMX. Now, I'd like to see Johnny get a win. I actually used to be a Johnny Hendricks fan. I was really fucking pissed off when the decision went the way of GSP with that fight with Johnny Hendricks. I really did not think that GSP won that fight. I was a Johnny Hendricks fan. I also thought that Johnny won both fights against Robbie Lawler. Close fights, but I think Johnny won against Robbie Lawler. And get his shit pushed in. Johnny is just there for a check now, says Mr. Danky. Hendricks is done. Paolo, says Michael Anzalone. Pig Rig will move up to 205 after missing 185 against his Jay Smooth.
Wonderful.
Chris, I got Paolo. Don't trust Big Rig, says Ann H. Yep, says Olympia Lowlife. Jessie, I'm so tired of hiding our connection to the public. Remember when you were sick and I spoon-fed you chicken noodle soup? That was very nice of you, Darth. G-Man, we need real picks, says Brian Reuter. Yeah, let's get the G-Man real picks. They show way too much, says Olympia. Oh, so you're talking about the trailers. I never watch. Listen to this motherfucker over here. Fucking tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, no way GSP beat Hendricks, says Brian Royer. I agree. That was ridiculous. GSP's face was mutilated. I don't understand. I mean, I guess they just gave it to the champ in that one. Do not watch. Here is a... You know what? This has nothing to do with MMA, but... Everybody dance to my 80s song.
It's time to rant. It's time to rant.
Chris is gonna rant and piss people off.
It's time to rant. It's time to rant. Get ready for a rant and get
Pissed off.
If you care, go away.
I don't want you here.
Anyway, Chris is gonna rant. Chris is gonna rant. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Shit, fuck, fuck.
The best lyrics of a song ever. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Shit, fuck, fuck. If you want to see a movie, if you're looking forward to a movie, if a movie's coming out, say it's Star Wars, and you really want to see this movie, do not watch the fucking trailers. No matter what, stay the fuck away from the trailers. It ruins everything. It really does. Why the hell would you want to watch a movie and know what happens at the end or the big plot points, or if you're going to see a comedy and you know all the freaking jokes already? Why? Why? Do not watch the trailers. And to the people, the money fucking hungry movie production companies out there that make these trailers to just suck us in, suck money out of our pockets to go to these movies, but we've seen it already in the trailer. Stop it. Just stop it. Once in a blue moon, a movie will derail you from what you think it is. And to those movies, I say, thank you. But to every other fucking movie, just don't watch trailers anymore. It's just ridiculous. It ruins everything. It ruins everything. That's why I don't go to the movies anymore. I live under a rock. I just let movies come out and then I just pirate them online. That's it. That's what I do. So that is that. That is my rant for the movies. Check it out over here. So I give it Paulo for the win. Next fight over here. Stephen Thompson versus Jorge Masvidal. Number 2 versus number 4. Good fight over here. I gave you a guaranteed pick earlier, but if you are new to the show, well, it's time. It's time. Take your pussy out.
Ask and you may receive. Correct picks is what will achieve. Red beard, light skin,
Hold your girl tight.
It's time for Mystic Monster to pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. Now take
Get
off
ready.
your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick.
Suck, suck.
It's time to pick. Suck my dick.
Suck, suck, suck.
It's time to pick.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. 100%. 100%. Come on. Even when you look at this. Now, I showed this video earlier today on another video. To those who didn't see it, go to Masvidal's Instagram right over here. Even Michael Bisping gets into a little bit of a scuffle with Jorge Masvidal. Not even a scuffle, a verbal debate between the two. And he says something about Wonderboy beating him, you know, and Masvidal doesn't even like hesitate. Just watch.
Focus on getting your ass kicked Saturday night. That's what you need to focus on.
Focus on getting your ass kicked Saturday night. So right off the bat, he's telling him he's going to get his ass kicked. And Masvidal's just like, yeah.
Hey, I didn't touch you, motherfucker. Go away, you punk bitch. Look at you. You're a fucking punk. You are a punk.
There he is, Ghetto Smurf.
You are a bad representation of this sport. Look at you, fucking.
What is Masvidal doing, by the way? He just comes, and the best is Masvidal posted this. I met Masvidal. He's a very nice guy. But he comes off semi-retarded, no? And look at Bisping's face over here. He's like, is this guy fucking kidding me?
Walk away until the fucking elevator, bitch.
What's wrong with Masvidal's hat?
Trash, man. You trash. How you gonna get your ass kicked on Saturday night of a guy called Wonderboy?
There you go. So you're going to get your ass kicked Saturday night from Wonderboy. Okay, now watch closely. Watch Masvidal's response. He doesn't say, no, I'm not. This is what he says.
Okay. I'll still fuck you up. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll still fuck you up. Masvidal says to Michael Bisping, okay. After Michael Bisping said that he's going to lose to Wonderboy, he's like, okay, well, so what if I lose to him, right? So what if I lose to Wonderboy? I'll still fuck you up. What the fuck? Did Jorge Masvidal just admit to everyone that he's going to lose to Wonderboy? He also says other things about eating cheeseburgers and shit. How do you pick Masvidal in this fight? How do you do it? Let's watch the rest of that video. Get rid of you. Let's watch the rest of this thing.
Oh yeah. Look at you, you're trash. You are trash. Just like you little steroid taking motherfucker, Yo Romero. You are a trashy motherfucker.
Oh no, that hurt my feelings. Stop, please.
Give it a class, dude.
Please, that hurt my feelings. Stop, boy. You'll never fuck me up. You won't do shit. I just slapped the shit out of your hand. You ain't do shit about it, bitch. And you got 40 pounds on me. Right here.
Fuck you.
Oh, here comes Bisping. Fuck you. I'm in the wrong elevator. Let me go to the right one.
My ass. Look at you, little skinny bitch.
Yeah, you're right. Look at these abs, bitch. And I've been eating cheeseburgers all week long. Faggot.
Look at these abs, bitch. And I've been eating cheeseburgers all along. Is Masvidal even taking this fight seriously? Is Masvidal even taking this fight seriously? How could you pick Masvidal in this fight? Wonderboy is a fucking technician at striking. I need to ask the people in the chat right now. I need to ask the people in the chat. Does anyone in this chat, you need to tell me, how the fuck can you pick Masvidal in this fight against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson? I think it's impossible. I think it's an impossible. If Masvidal wins this fight, I will be shocked. I will be absolutely shocked if Masvidal wins this fight. Now, I'm not saying Masvidal is a bad fighter at all. I mean, my man's pieced up cowboy. He's had a nice little run. He hung in there with what's his face? Damian Maia. He hung in there. I mean, as best as you could. He didn't win, but he hung in there. Let me know in the chat, does anyone even think that Jorge Masvidal has a goddamn chance at this fight? Let me know in the chat. And guys, this is the UFC 217 Super Show. That's right. The craziest show on YouTube, the MMA show of YouTube. The MMA-Holes. If you're not subscribed, drop a subscribe in right now. Abba says Chris Masvidal doesn't cut a shitload of weight to make 170. And that's what he pretty much admitted to. So, I mean, but still you got to eat clean, right? You got to keep that body right. Wonderboy's a specimen. The guy is a fucking beast, Wonderboy. People forget because he had 2 duds against Tyron Woodley that they think he sucks. Wonderboy is an elite athlete. He is an elite striker. He's going to fucking tee off on Masvidal. This is some more Kevin Spacey jokes. Mind Games, the MMA host, says he hate me. Jorge Rivera says, as long as bacon grease, if Masvidal wins, MARLYNN will hang herself, says Olympia Lowlife. MARLYNN, if you're here, do not hang yourself. Okay, Darth, I'm sorry, man. I honestly think Thompson is extremely overrated and Masvidal is underrated. Now, Masvidal has claimed that he is underrated. Wonderboy being overrated, man. He's probably one of the best strikers in the game. Just get rid of the Woodley fights. Just watch some of his previous fights. And then Rory McDonald was a weird one too, but Rory McDonald was rolling all over the floor. Wonderboy is a real champ, says Law of Attraction. Let's see. What else we got in here? I think Masvidal actually beats Maia. Actually beat Maia, says Kaepernick sucks. I don't know about that. I think Masvidal, he just couldn't get anything going. Masvidal is the poor man's Diaz. Yeah. You know, Diaper John bought Masvidal lunch at Premier FC. Diaper John bought him lunch, and Masvidal's like, yeah, I got you, man. I got you. And Masvidal's like, yo, hit me up. So let me tell you a little story about Masvidal. He came on the MMA shows, MMA-Holes. He was nice enough to actually come back to our booth for Premier FC, and we did an interview. It was really cool. He was talking crazy shit about Damian Maia, he was going to fucking kill him, and he's doing that, slicing his throat, and he was showing his watch, and he's like, I already spent my purse money, and then loses to Damian Maia. But the funny part of it is, before that, Diaper John bought him lunch over there. Masvidal didn't have enough money. He spent all his money on his watch, apparently. He didn't have any money. And Diaper John bought him lunch. And then he told me, hey, hit me up on Instagram. He goes, hit me up on Instagram, and I'll come back and do an interview. And he blew me off on basically every form of social media. Jorge Masvidal. So, Jorge, if you're fucking watching, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You came on the show once. You said you were going to come back. I hit you. I literally fucking stalked you after that to get you back on the show. And you're dead to me. That's it, Jorge. So Wonderboy for the win. That's what I say. Wonderboy is a kick and run type of motherfucker, says Jay Smith. He's a counter striker. Did you say Star Wars, says Darth Bane. Matt Tiptula says, Darth, I'm so sick of you just sucking so much dick. I can't even explain it. Santiago says, Wonderboy look like he jacked to the gills. Yeah, Wonderboy's always in great shape. He's also borderline. I didn't say that. I didn't say it. I like Wonder Boy and Kevin Spacey. What do you guys think about that? Jessie, that's fun since you sleep with a butt plug. I like Wonder Boy simply because he is good-looking mofo. So KMX says he's a good-looking mofo. Actually, KMX, he looks like he could be related to you, right? Like the Hitler's Dream thing going. You guys both have that going, right? Low body fat, the blonde hair. You know, maybe KMX is Wonder Boy. It's possible. Tanner with the RKO. Let's see. What else we got here? We will. Kenshiro says we will jump Jorge November 3rd. Chris Kenshiro, you got my back. You got my back. By the way, I have to bring something up. We had a UFC fighter call in, and I had no idea it was a UFC fighter. I'm gonna play it after these things roll down, and I'm gonna take some phone calls. All right, let's roll through, man. We're fucking cruising. So I'm picking Thompson over Masvidal for the win. That's it. That's my pick for that. Now let's go to the meat and potatoes of the card. Joanna champion versus Rose Namajunas is a title fight. Who does Mystic Moss pick? Dance, nigga. Dance, nigga. Dance, nigga. What?
Ask and you may receive correct picks is what will achieve. Yeah. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight.
It's time for Mystic Moss to pick some fights.
Every time I pick, I get them right. Now take off your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick.
That's right, everybody, suck my dick.
It's time to pick. Suck my dick. It's time to pick.
Joanna champion. Easy one. Easy one. This is the most lopsided fight when it comes to the betting. Let's see if we have the odds over here. Hopefully UFC.com, and UFC.com does not have the fighters' odds. But the last I saw the odds, I do want to do some Instagram stalking too as well. But if you go to Mystic Moss's, and these were the odds. I mean, I'm sure they've changed. But as of, I think this was Monday, look at the sway. And I mean, I guess if you want to try to win a couple extra bucks, you could pick Rose and just go for it. I just think she has zero shot. I really do. Like, yeah, you can say, okay, you know, no one ever has zero chance, but Joanna's just too good, man. Joanna's just too good. I don't see Rose having a chance. Now, a lot of people are saying, hey, Rose might be able to pull this one off. But if you look at the chat, a lot of people are saying, JJ, get your votes in. JJ or Rose, I got to go J. How could you pick against... She's 14-0. She's about to beat Ronda Rousey's record, and she's just cruising right now. Very confident. Nothing against Rose. I just don't think she's in the same league as Joanna. This one's going to be ugly to me. I think Rose is going to be frustrated by Joanna's striking. Rose on the floor could be very dangerous and tricky, but it's not going to even get there. And Joanna, you know she's at ATT doing her thing. She's going to be ready for Rose's tricks. I can't see it. I really can't. I would put some serious dough on that JJ fight if it wasn't so lopsided. JJ all day and night long, says Ann H. Damn Dodgers are trying to win this game at all. Said they're not trying to win at all, says Jay Smooth. I'm a busted nut and Rose scalp, says Mr. Danky. All right, good.
Wonderful.
It should be 3,850. Dorth, that's totally fine. They're choking like Magic Johnson when the HIV set in, says Jay Smooth. That's wonderful.
Wonderful.
Dodgers. Let's see. Rose, 3-4, too early to fuck with JJ. Beep, says Michael Anzalone. Jay, dude, I'm going to have a deal with Cholo. Let's see what else we got in here. Let's see. It's tough call for me, but JJ, says Mr. Danky. So Mr. Danky thinks it's a little closer. It could be. I mean, when I saw, listen, I've always picked Joanna. I've never picked against Joanna. I can't pick against Joanna. She's just too good. She against Carolina, that was close. That was a pretty close fight. And Claudia was a tough one for JJ too. But the thing that really got me going was how she kind of ran over Andrade. Andrade is powerful. I mean, Andrade can take you down at will. Look what she did to Claudia. And Joanna just pieced her up on the feet. Stuffed takedowns. And even if she did get taken down, she got right back up to the feet. So, I mean, from that performance with Jessica Andrade, do you think that Jessica Andrade, who is a goddamn guy, is a man? You think Rose is going to be able to take down Joanna? If a man can't take down Joanna, Rose is going to take her down? I don't buy it. I don't fucking buy it. But what do I know? Holy shit. King's Your Mother's Ring. King's Your Mother's Ring is a patron. This is the new alert for our patron. I didn't know what to do, so I just put Luke Thomas's face. King's
Your Mother's Ring
is a patron. Everyone, there you go. Look at that. If you guys want to pledge and be a part of the patron, and I'm going to let King's Your Mother's Ring in on our Discord now, our private Discord. But yeah, check that out. Link in the description. That's funny. It caught me off guard. Thank you, King's Your Mother's Ring, for becoming a patron. We are patiently waiting for a link to those special videos. Let's see. She's a great champ. Olympia, she is fantastic. I really like JJ. And for those of you that don't like JJ's trash talk, watch her interviews outside of fight camps and her promoting fights. She is an absolute, she's a doll. She really is. She's the biggest sweetheart. She's humbled. She stops for autographs for everybody. She really is a sweet person. It's an act, man. JJ's thing is to sell tickets. Now, she's not a big draw for the UFC, but I just love her style. I love her swag. I'm always going to be a fan of JJ. So there you go. Fook Luke Thomas. Welcome, King. This is Michael Anzalone. Luke going to sue you, Chris, for via Pornhub, says Kinshiro Ryu. I want to see DeReal on Jesse's after show. So Meaty Clacker wants a little DeReal. Chris, why you got to pick on Tanner? Says DeReal. Am I picking on Tanner? I'm not picking on Tanner. What did I fucking do? Rose, did you know that every 2 in 1 people are schizophrenics? No, oh my God. Now I did poke fun at Rose with, I made a couple of mental health jokes. It's not a laughing matter, especially when I'm known to take some meds too. So it's not a laughing matter. I like Rose. I like that she's doing this for a cause. She's doing things for mental health. So good for Rose on that. It's just going to be a long night. We got 2 more fights. We have TJ versus Cody Garbrandt. Okay. Has Mystic Moss changed his mind? Ba, 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 ba. Now everyone knows the words. Sing.
Ask and you may receive. Correct picks is what will achieve. Red beard, light skin, hold your girl tight. It's time for Mystic Moss to pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. Now take off your clothes and shut the lights. Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick.
Oh my God.
It's time to pick.
So we got a nice little super chat. We have a new patron in King's Your Mother's Ring, and this is wonderful. It's good to have some contributions to this wonderful Wednesday show. If you're having fun, you know what to do. Slap me in the face with a donation and crowbar your comment. Abba says, Chris, I'm all about trash talking, but bringing Rose's family issues into the light is 10 shades too wrong. So, okay. Here's a problem. I'm going to address this before I make my pick on Garbrandt versus TJ. When it comes to trash talking, the biggest question is, where is that line, right? Where is the line when it comes to trash talking? There is that fine line, like how far can you go? Now, there has been times where I think trash talking's gone too far, and I've cringed hard. Like, for instance, what's his name? Colby Covington, okay? He drives me nuts with his trash talking. I just think it's just ridiculous, like how Colby Covington handles it. But to some, they think that Colby Covington is not ridiculous with his trash talking. When it comes to JJ, now JJ did hit below the belt pretty fucking hard. JJ saw that Joanna, she said that she saw that Rose was calm. She's letting everything roll off her chest. And I think what JJ was trying to do is just hit her below the belt to try to crack Rose, try to get under her skin. You can tell that Rose has a lot of JJ has a lot of respect for Rose, but she did hit her with a low blow. I've come to realize this. I don't think there should be a line now. You know, as much as I was ripping on Colby Covington and stuff like that, I'm starting to realize this. When it comes to trash talking, as long as you guys, the men, the women that compete, as long as they can show respect after the fight, you know, and in the fact that they're both going in there and they're putting their hearts and souls into this fight, I think there shouldn't be a line. There was a time where I was like, you know what? I think that was too far. You know, I think they went too far there. I think when it comes to trash talking, they're trying to sell fights. If Joanna crosses that line with Rose, she's still putting asses in the seats. She's still, I don't know if they're getting pay-per-view cuts, a pay-per-view cut. I'm not sure with this card, but she's still trying to make some more money for her opponent. So yes, she did hit her under the belt, below the belt, but She's just trying to sell a fight. So I think that's what these fighters have to learn. You can't get insulted. And Rose looked like she didn't get insulted. She was just calm the whole way. I don't think it did get under Rose's skin. So I don't know why I'm all over the place with my talking today. But I don't think, I'm going to go with this. I don't think there should be a line anymore with trash talking. Let them go. Now, you can't just throw out racial slurs and shit like that. I mean, I guess that's going too far. But when it comes to just trying to get under their opponent's skin, go for it. I'm all for it. In this fight over here, I am going for the one the ladies drool all over, the Cody Garbrandt. All right, I'm going to go for Cody Garbrandt in this fight. And reason being, yes, he is undefeated. But I just feel he's going to be too powerful. And not only is Cody powerful, but he is quick. He's very fast as well. I like TJ. I want TJ to win in the worst way. I think it'd be great if TJ somehow pulls this one off. But I just can't see it. I can't. I have to go with Cody Garbrandt in this fight. Let me know what you guys have, Cody or TJ. Let me know right now in the cringe chat. I need to know. But I'm going Cody Garbrandt for the win. FTW. 47 likes. Give me some more likes, motherfuckers. Lock the shit out of this thing. If we keep on getting some more subscribers, we will get some dragons. We'll show some dragons on the show. That's right. We have one more fight to talk about, and then we're going to open up the phone lines. Open up the fucking phone lines. Just seriously, we can at least cuddle. All right. For the two women in the chat, we have some horny fucks in here. So beware. Make sure your chastity belt's on as you get swooned by the chat. I picked the refs as Darrell. Cody, no love for the win, says Kaepernick sucks. Cody's a lion. Truth is, most of these fights are very easy to call except for one surprise, says G-Man. G-Man, let me know what the one surprise is. And I'm going to open up the phone lines after the last pick, so I'd love to have you call in. Rose is playing the SJW card, says 3-3. TJ for the win, says Abba Zaba. So there you go. I hope you're right. Abba, I hope you're right on that one. I really do. Beep, says Jesse Bell Hill. Everyone new to the chat, don't forget, the Jesse Bell Hill Show is right after this show. Like, subscribe, and share the Jesse Bell Hill Show. There you go. There you go. Listen to that Michael Anzalone, because he's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I got Cody, says Ann H. Cody for the win, says Law of Attraction. TJ Bitches, says 3-3. Laugh my fucking ass out. That's fucked up, says KMX. TJ, says Mr. Donkey. Yay, baby. Happy phone lines. Yay, says Kinshira Ryu. I am a horny fuck, says Law of Attractions. All right. So.
Lick my balls.
Jesse, fuck, I'm so depressed. Like my tweets. We might have depressed Travolta calling. Depressed Darth Travolta calling. Hey, there's 54 people watching. If you did not like this, video yet, take your fucking finger and slap that like. I don't know what it does, but I feel like you have to do that. One more fight over here. Now, did Mystic Moss change his mind? There is one more fight on this card. Who the fuck does Chris pick? Is it Michael Bisping? Or is it George St-Pierre? For the main event of the evening. Who does Mystic Moss pick? The Humper GSP. Legendary GSP. Going up to 185 to fight Michael Bisping for the belts. The one-eyed Brit. Who does Mystic Moss pick? Dance. One more time. Let's dance, fuckers. Let's go.
Ask and you may receive.
Correct picks.
Is what will achieve. Red beard, light skin,
Hold your girl tight.
It's time for Mystic Moss to pick some fights. Every time I pick, I get them right. Now take off your clothes
Get
and shut
ready.
the lights. Suck my dick. It's time to pick. Suck my dick.
All right, guys. Thank you for sucking my dick. I appreciate
It's
it.
time to pick.
Fap.
Kevin Spacey.
Fap.
Stop
Fap.
it. Kevin.
Fap.
All right. Here we go, friends and family. Now, I've been picking Michael the Count Bisping from day one, but sometimes you have to change that pick. Who does Mystic Moss pick? GSP, all swole and sexy, all roided up and ready to go. 185, full belly, getting ready to go against the Count Michael Bisping to take that belt and to have two straps. 170, 185. Not too shabby, right? Be interesting. 25-2-0, George St-Pierre. A lot of people say, hey, who is your favorite fighter? A lot of people say GSP. GSP was one of the biggest draws for the UFC for the longest time. The guy was the shit. No disrespect to GSP, okay? No disrespect. He's got a style, and his style is called winning. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. This is it's insane. It's just insane. Now, I've been very critical on GSP because of his fighting style. Because the reason why is this. Split, decision, and the last knockout, round 4, was against BJ Penn in 2009. Decision. And, now we're talking in 2008, 2007, we had a man that fucking put people away. All right, submission, KO, TKO. Another decision over here. Matt Sarah, back in the day. A lot of people were shocked by that one over there. Matt Sarah. But, I mean, look at all the fucking wins. The guy's a legend. But all of these decisions are what a lot of people remember, including myself. Since 2009, it's been a decision party. Since 2009. It's 2017, friends. It's 2017. The thing is, how do you pick against a guy like George St-Pierre, right? When you look at this resume, a guy that just does not know how to lose. It doesn't matter how you win. It's about winning, right? It's about winning. So how do you pick against a guy like George St-Pierre? Let's go to Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping, up and down, but if you think about it, he's 31-7. It's a good record. He got lucky, man. He got a rematch with Chris Rockhold. That's that's retarded cousin. Luke Rockhold. Oh my God.
Wonderful,
what the
wonderful.
fuck is wrong with me? It's Wednesday. Leave me alone. Luke Rockhold. And he got a strap for it. There you go. Now, Dan Henderson, let's just forget about this fight. By the way, I think he lost his fight. I still feel that he lost his fight against Dan Henderson. I really believe that Dan Henderson won his fight. But, hey, he got the win. So he defended the belt, right? He handpicked Dan Henderson to retire him and hold on to his belt. All right, so now look what happened here with Michael Bisping. All right, CB Dollaway, decision. Split decision over here. Anderson Silva. I thought he lost this one too, right? Then you got the Rockhold fight over here, which shocked everybody. His last loss was to Luke Rockhold, okay? That was his last loss, and Luke Rockhold got on top of him and made him look stupid. 2014. You fast forward. He steps in and fights Luke Rockhold 2016, 2 years later, and gets a win. Not only does he get a win, he finishes him. They're saying that this is a different Michael Bisping now, But you look at the stats and how he got this belt. He got lucky. He got fortunate enough to stay in shape and compete and be able to grab this fight against Luke Rockhold. Luke Rockhold doesn't take him serious. It's a perfect storm. But you look at his record, there's some losses sprinkled in here. But, I mean, he's won for the most part, Put a couple of streaks together. But is he the best fighter of all time? No. Look at those stats and compare them to GSP. And that's the reason why GSP is the favorite in the fight. Not by a crazy amount, but he is the favorite. So the question is, who do I pick? I still think when it comes down to this fight, George St-Pierre is going up to 185 to fight Michael Bisping. And Michael Bisping saying this is the smallest guy he's ever fought. I think when it comes to this weight class, it's a big difference. Especially with a guy that's going to try to hold you down. Hold you down. Oh, I don't know what the fuck that's some terrible shit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
In this fight, I have to go with the count. I have to stay with the count. I just have a feeling, man. I have a hard, strong feeling. A strong cock. A long, veiny cock feeling that Michael the Count Bisping is just somehow, he's on this weird run. I'm with it. George St-Pierre hasn't fought in 4 years. You look at his record, I mean, it's just unblemished and it's just amazing. It really is. Like, it's legendary, his record. He hasn't fought since 2013, November of 2013. And honestly, I feel Big Rig won that fight. I feel it's an L. George St-Pierre did not look like his normal self in that fight. He looked tired. He looked old. He just didn't look like himself. 2013, comes back in 2017 and is fighting at 185. Everything is against GSP in this fight. And I picked Michael the Count the Bisping. Michael the Count the Bisping for the win. Let me know in the chat right now, guys. Keep it going. Now, I know you guys threw the picks in there. Keep throwing it in there. Let me know, GSP or Bisping. Let me know. I'm going to open up the phone lines with a half an hour left in the MMA-Holes Wednesday show. If you're not subscribed, do it right now. Like this channel and do whatever the fuck you want. You can lick my balls.
Lick my balls.
All right, GSP for the win says Kaepernick sucks. I got Bisping says DeReal. Does GSP and Kevin Spacey know each other? Says NH. That's a good question. That's a good question. GSP is king, says Kaepernick sucks. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Says Michael Anzalone, Darth Bane, that's so beat. Moss goes for UK, yay, says Gary. Yeah, man, I'm going UK for sure. I like Bisping, man. I like him. I can get how he can be annoying and stuff like that, but I don't mind the guy. Thank you, guys. You know who the mule has. All right, so, G-Man, I missed who you had. What do you have? How can you call GSP? Oh, here we go. The fucking humper. When you claim you hate boxing, Christopher, make up your mind. MMA is a very well-rounded sport. Show respect to the gods, says G-Man. Here's the thing. When G-Man, come on, man. Look at the stats. This is all I can... There comes a time, okay, where you say, okay, I'm glad you're winning. All right, now he is getting unanimous decisions. But look what's going on here, man. He hasn't finished a man since 2009. It's BJ Penn, okay? Decision. Oh, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Am I count that right? Hold on, let me try it again. I'm fucking all over the place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I can't fucking count today. 7 decisions in a row, okay? 7 decisions in a row. There comes a time where it's like, can you just fucking finish a guy, for God's sakes? That is laying on someone. Now, I like wrestling. I like advancing. I like jiu-jitsu. I love all that stuff. As long as you're looking to finish your opponent. He can't finish anybody. He can't finish anybody. To me, that's humping. If you're going to get them to the ground, do not just lay on them. And that's what GSP does. I may upset some people. You know, GSP, listen, the resume speaks for itself. A win is a win, right? A win is a win. But after a while, you kind of want to see a guy get finished. Right? Now, G-Man retaliates and says, who the fuck cares about decisions? You win a fight or you lose a fight. You lose, it's a C. Okay, let me ask you a question, G-Man. Did you like Wonderboy versus Woodley, both of those fights? Stand-up fights over there. Did you like those fights? Because they won, Woodley fought to win, right? Did you like Woodley versus Maya? Woodley versus Maya. Woodley fought to win. Come on, guys. I understand there's certain fights that you have to fight just to get the win. But 7 fights in a row? 7 fights in a row? Come on. Let's get serious here. Let's get serious here. Stop the insanity. For God's sakes. He hates me, says GSP will retire as a garbage man, but will win this fight, says he hates me.
Wonderful, wonderful.
But listen, I respect all your opinions in there. I do respect everyone's opinion here, and everyone has an opinion. That's what's the great part of the show. Decision is a pussy way to win, says Meaty Clacker. I don't mind decisions, but 7 in a row? You defend a title in 7 in a row, it's just tough. It's tough, man. And guys, at the meetup, we could debate these things over a nice beer, and we could all lick each other's balls.
Lick my balls.
On Friday. Open the lines, you Walmart. Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta is the fucking GOAT. All right, let's open up the phone lines. I think we got a little conversation here. I think we have a conversation to end this show. Now we have, guys, don't worry. We have 26 minutes left of this show. After this show winds down, Jessie Bell Hill will be doing the after show. So subscribe to Jessie's channel right fucking now. And I think we got a good topic here. All right. GSP versus Michael Bisping. We could talk about any fight on the card that you would like to talk about on UFC 217. All right. Because we're going to get your last thoughts in on the MMA Holes. The place for you guys to speak. But GSP, you need to convince me, guys. You need to convince me. Now, I don't think he's a bad guy. He's a nice dude. The guy's got an established record. But you need to convince me. 516-522. Holy fuck. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to take this one over here. Here he is. The man that's coming to the meetup. Kenshiro Ryu calling in on the MMA Holes Live. What's going on, friend?
Hey, what's up?
All right, Kenshiro, it's good that you're calling in. You are going to meet up on Friday. You better be there.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm just afraid of terrorists. I don't want to fucking get run over by a truck.
Oh my God. So you don't want
any terrorists? Can you and your 3 family members stand in front of me?
Yeah. All right, I didn't turn off the phone lines. Hold on a second. So yeah, I don't want you to get run over. Yeah, and actually, I'm a little nervous about it. I know the security's gonna be through the roof, but I mean, you could stand on the sidewalk over there, and some lunatic could just come out of nowhere. I'm gonna stay away from all sidewalks. Kenshiro, you're gonna protect me from the terrorists. Did I just lose you? Did I lose Kenshiro Ryu? All right.
I'm always paranoid.
Oh, there we go. I lost
you.
New
York City.
I'm sorry. Repeat yourself. We lost you for a second.
Let's talk about GSP.
Okay, yeah. So let's do this. I know you're a big GSP fan. Let's fill the MMA holes on why they should be a GSP fan. I mean, he's taken 4 years off. He's fresh, right? What is your reasoning for being a big GSP fan?
Well, because he's humble and he never lost because he avenged his last 2 losses. And if you win the last fight, you cancel out the first fight, the first loss.
That's a good point. He did avenge his losses, so I'll give you that one for that. And listen, there is no way you can look past his record. His resume is just stunning. Like, it really is. It's you look at this, you can't find this on many unblemished records like this. So GSP, I have respect for him as a martial artist, as a champion. I have a lot of respect for him there. It's just as a fan, like being a selfish fan, it's tough for me because you're just guaranteed like those decision wins. Now, I feel in this,
I understand.
In this fight here,
I'm a big fan of Boss Guzman. He says, as a fighter, you have to entertain the fans as a fighter.
Mm-hmm. Now, I like what GSP is doing here with marketing this fight. He's actually going a little bit back at Bisping. What is GSP's key to success to beat Michael Bisping?
I think GSP, for us, we figure out Bisping's weakness, and they're going to take him down pretty easy.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Bisping is actually a lefty, left-handed, but he leads with his strong left, So it looks like he's jabbing, but he always sets you up for the switch, like left power hook, That's how you call it a Luke Rocco.
Yeah, Bisping looks like his striking has gotten. He's really hit his stride when it comes to his striking. He's really in the zone with that, and he does have.
Because Jason Perillo is started training him on his strength, but everybody else is trying to train him to be an orthodox, boxer.
What about GSP bringing in Freddie Roche in his camp for his striking?
That's just nonsense. Freddie Roche is garbage. It's good for boxing, but he's just an old guy who just can't let go of the past.
Now, the real question here, Kenshiro Ryu is calling in on the MMA Holes Live. He's wonderful, a Patreon of the show. Kenshiro, how much pussy are you going to get on Friday?
As much as I want. I got money. There's a lot of hookers.
There you go. That's the only way to answer that question right there. As much as I want. All right, Kenshiro, I'm looking forward to hanging out. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, not really. I'll see you Friday. And don't worry, I'm a nice guy in person.
Well, you sound like a nice guy. But who do I know, right?
I might beat up somebody, but still a nice guy.
Let's just start fights in front of MSG. That would be fun, right?
All right. Take care.
All right. I'll see you later. There he goes. Kenshiro Ryu. He's coming to meet up. He's going to be there. New York City, MSG, Friday night for the weigh-ins. Kenshiro Ryu will be there. So if you want to run into Kenshiro Ryu, I have a feeling he's a good person to hang out with. Seems like a really good guy over there. All MMA holes are good guys. LOL, Freddie Roach is garbage. Kenshiro has never watched boxing, says Darth Bane. 516-522-0267. Get on the lines. My stitches healed up pretty good. I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. This thing's coughing. It's coughing pretty bad. Yeah. I don't know. We're talking about UFC 217, so get in on the lines. You are live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? Where you from?
That's it. Good. How's it going, Chris?
It's going good. Here we go. Brady Ferguson live. What's up, Brady? How's it going?
No sex tonight, so I think my wife's drooling on the couch right now, so fucking mouth wide open, catching flies.
So is Friday a lock? Is Friday a done
yeah,
deal?
it's Friday. It's only Fridays, man. You
Okay.
know, I think she can only handle me one day a week. Fuck, I probably could. I couldn't handle me once a year. Fuck.
All right, Brady.
Anyway,
Brady's live in
I
the
agree
MMA
with this
Holes.
GSP thing, dude.
Okay, so let me know your thoughts here, Brady. MSG 217. We got a stacked card of fights here. What stands out the most for you?
The one that stands out the most is I want to see Masvidal and fucking Wonderboy, man. You know, Dillashaw and Garbrandt. It's going to be a great fight as well, but I think fucking Masvidal is going to pull something out of his ass and knock him out, man. I know how you're saying that you can't see him winning, but he's a fucking good boxer, man. And
Super chat.
He is a good boxer. Real quick, Paulie Malignaggi
Text me
says,
when you at MSG. I'm right across the street.
text me when you get to MSG. I'm right across the street. So, Paulie, listen, I don't have your fucking phone number, but hit me on the DMs at the MMA-Holes, and we'll meet up, man. You're going to see me out. Listen, if you're in the area, you're going to see me. Trust me, you'll see me. I make sure. Brady, so you're saying that Masvidal, all right, so this is interesting. Now,
yeah,
it's tough to say that a fighter has no chance, and Masvidal, the way he ran through like a guy like Cowboy and stuff like that, I don't think Cowboy's on the same striking level as Thompson, but
no.
Masvidal,
No,
okay.
I don't know, man. Like I don't think he's as accurate a striker. No, but you know, just watch some of Masvidal's fights, man. He walks people down and he gets that fucking that look, like, you know, like he's back in the fucking backyard fights or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's a brawler, man. You know, he's always game. So I'm gonna go with Masvidal on that one, but. And I'm also going to. I don't think Garbrandt's going to pull it out either. So, but I'm sure GSP's going to lose, man.
All right, so now you're saying Masvidal, you're going TJ, and you're going to Michael Bisping. You're saying.
Yeah, there's no way GSP wins that. I don't know if you've seen any tape on him, like recently, but he just looks like an older, slower, shittier version of himself, man. You know?
Yeah, I do.
He really
see that
does.
too.
Like, he doesn't even look like they're trying to hype him up or whatever, and he looks uncoordinated. I don't know, man. There's just I'm not excited at all about this. You know, I highly doubt they're going to sell this fight out too.
But now, Brady, you are from Canada, okay? So now GSP is a legend over there, and basically a rock star back in the day. When this man would fight in Canada, I mean, the place would be on fire.
Yeah.
How do you see? Like, were you a big GSP fan, like growing, like down the road?
No, not at all. He's from Quebec, and there's a big divide here in Canada between the French and the English. You know what I mean? And
Sure.
Quebec, they always support their celebrities or whatever, right? And it's just because he's French. That's the only reason why they support him. It's nothing else, right? But it's just, I don't know. There's a big divide between French and English. I respect the guy, but I never really liked him as a fighter. He was boring as fuck, man. Like, really, all his fights were boring as hell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same boat there. I never like to say, okay, this boring, but when it's 7 decisions in a row, and you're
and that's
you're
all
the
he does.
main
Is
guy,
just lay on top of people and fucking, you know, throw a few elbows here and there or whatever. Never fucking, you know, the odd finish here and there. And you're right, his last fight against Hendricks, man. Hendricks, I don't know what the fuck happened to him, man. He looks like Tank Abbott now, man.
Well, he's clearly affected by USADA. I mean, it's very obvious, you know, that this guy was doing something, because this man had the kiss of death, and he, all of a sudden, the guy can't knock anyone out. He can't make weight. He's a disaster. I don't know what the fuck happened to this guy. I mean,
he was literally knocking people out. Like, they were flying across the fucking cage, man. Like, literally knocking people off their feet. And he went from that to, well, I don't know. Ever since the fucking Wonder Boy loss, man, he just went fucking, he went for a shit.
Yeah.
And then it's just hilarious. I look more forward to the weigh-in with Hendricks more than his fight, to tell you the truth. He gets all fucking dehydrated and starts talking crazy and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched that one interview with him where he was challenging everyone to a weight loss fucking challenge or something, all the reporters. He's like, all right, I want you guys to lose 20 pounds by tomorrow. He can't even talk because his mouth is so dry. Dude goes through fucking, I don't know why he puts himself through it, man. Just go to heavyweight and get it done with, and just, fight at 260 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's what Jay Smooth was saying. Jay was like, just move up. Keep moving up until you feel real cozy. And I don't know. You're right, though, with the weigh-ins, though. Like, when these guys are just cutting weight and stuff like that, and they're just all delusional, it's just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous to watch.
Hendricks is hilarious. Hendricks is it's hilarious, man. Just watch Friday. It's going to be fucking, it's going to be better than his fight.
Yeah, he's always like, I'm on weight. Things are looking great.
I'm right there,
this is
man.
the best
I'm
cut
right
I've ever
there.
had.
Fucking, yeah, right.
He's
I'm
like 6
sure
pounds
you
off.
are. Fuck.
Yeah. All right,
It's like the
explain
guy
to me,
that just
before I
got
let you
AIDS
go,
is
explain to me
homosexual.
TJ versus Garbrand. I'm very interested in this one. You're saying TJ for the win. Let me know the reasoning behind this.
TJ, I think he's just got fucking his number, man. You know what I mean? Garbrandt, he's talking shit, and I just think TJ with Dwayne, that team, man, they're just unbeatable, And I think they got him figured out. So he fought a fucking older what's his name there?
Cruz?
The announcer that the last guy Garbrandt got the belt from.
Yeah, Dominic
Jesus
Cruz.
Christ. Yeah, it's Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he fought an older Cruz that was beaten up and way out of the ring or whatever for however long. I don't think I just don't see him winning. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, I hope you're right. And you know what? Oh, we got Tanner dropping in a donation. Hold on a second here.
You're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
And Tanner says,
Chris, for real, don't meet any of these weird fucks.
oh my God, Tanner, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it.
The MMA-Holes are great, aren't they?
That's just funny as fuck. All right, Brady, I appreciate your call.
Chris.
And I hope you're enjoying that medical marijuana that you're getting.
Actually, I'm in the garage right now enjoying that as we speak.
There you go. Brady Ferguson,
right.
Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you Friday. Cheers.
There you go, Brady Ferguson. He won't talk to me Friday. He'll see me streaming Friday. So here's the deal, guys, and thank you so much, Tanner, for that donation. I will be streaming live Friday and Saturday. Sporadically, I'm going to be going live. I'm going to be attacking people. Friday's going to be interesting because there's going to be streams during the day in front of MSG. We're going to be messing around with people out there, handing out wristbands. And then as the night progresses and we're hitting the bar and stuff like that, I'm just going to sporadically go live. I'm just going to literally just pop on the phone, go live, get white boy wasted, and just have drunk streams with you guys. So definitely make sure when you are, I know you're all subscribed, but hit the notification bell. It's very, very important to hit that so you know when we are live. And who knows? Maybe we'll run into some fighters over there. We're going to be hanging at Stout by Penn Station as well to get updates of where I'm at, where I'm going to be. I can't just go on YouTube and be like, I'm going to be here, come here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it on my social media over here. And the best way for me to do that is on Twitter, at the MMA-Holes. If you don't have a Twitter account, just make a Fugazi fake one. That's all. Just make a Fugazi fake one at the MMA-Holes. Hit the notification, guys. Hit the notification on Twitter, because if you do that, you'll get the alert when I am just sending out a tweet. And it's the easiest way for me to get to you guys. So I can instantly say, hey, we're going to hit this bar. If we don't do Stout, we're going to go to another place. You could either meet up or know when we're going live instantly from Twitter over there. So that's the best way to do that. Let's take some more calls. 516-522-0267. This is I'm having a good time tonight, man. If you're having a good time, hit me with the ones right now. Wednesday night, fight week, UFC 217. We're talking about our picks over here. What do you guys think? TJ Dillashaw has a shot. Sure. He's a smart man. I tell you what, the guy could put together a game plan to beat Cody Garbrandt. I could definitely see it. It's going to be a great fight. This might be fight of the night right here. Cody versus TJ. You are live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name? Where are you from?
Yeah, man, it's your boy, man, the real up in this motherfucker.
Holy shit, DeReal is here. What's up, DeReal? Welcome to the show.
It's all good. It's all good. Welcome. I'm saying Team Jessie in this motherfucker.
There you go, representing the J-Beans, Jesse Bell Hill. DeReal, man. Okay, listen, I saw some of your live stream. The internet connection wasn't the best. Are we going to see more live DeReal streams?
So what?
Are we going to be seeing some more DeReal live streams in the future from your channel?
Oh, man, motherfuckers hating on your boy, man. Shit crazy. I got into it with some motherfucker from a whole different channel and shit. He trying to come at my shit. It's crazy.
I don't know what you just said, but okay. So this is crazy stuff going on. DeReal, UFC 217 is here. Okay, how pumped up are you for this card?
It's decent, no. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm hoping GSP win. I mean, not GSP. I hope it Bisping win. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Give me a lock pick for this card. Give me your lock pick for UFC 217. It could be any fighter on the card. If you had to tell the MMA holes, what would be the guaranteed pick from you?
I guarantee I got Cody for the knockout.
Okay.
So I got him knocking out TJ.
Knockout. So give me a round.
Yeah. I see it going in the second.
Second round. Okay. And that's it's not far fetched. Cody with the knockout. So there you go. That's a guaranteed pick from DeReal.
Yeah, but back to that stream though. Back to that stream. Like, no, I'm gonna be doing that again soon. I'm suspended for a minute though. I got suspended. I got into it with somebody else from a whole different thing. They hate on me. I got suspended, so I can still load up, but I'm just suspended for a little while.
Wait, so what did you get suspended for? Now we're live with DeReal from he's in the chat. Go subscribe to DeReal's channel when he gets back into that chat room over there. But now you went live. You got suspended after your last stream?
Nah, not my last stream. I posted up, a little snow bunny I had, not too long ago, a little blonde chick nigga had not too long ago. Hold
on a second. So wait, you posted?
You got to tell me no. I was pissed off about that.
Wait, so you were getting a blowjob? Did you just say you were getting a blowjob on a live stream?
Nah. I had a little snow buddy, a little blonde chick from not too long ago,
A snow bunny. Okay, so listen, I'm fucking. I got a lot of honkiness going on over here. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So you're saying you had a white girl? Okay.
I posted that up and nigga flagged it. It was crazy.
DeReal, you have to call in more often.
It was from a whole different spot though.
Yeah. I don't know, but you keep on saying you know, but I don't know what you're saying right now. But it's fine. It's fine. I love when you call. You're a good part of the MMA holes. DeReal has an MMA hole wristband, for God's sakes. I mean, rocking an MMA hole wristband in Chicago. When you're walking through the streets, do you feel proud to have that rubber around your arm or your wrist?
Yeah. No, so they be asking me where I got it from. I'll be plugging the show.
Okay, there you go. DeReal, are you speaking English?
Man, I got the Chicago accent, man. Told you, I'm classic, man.
DeReal, you're the best, man. I gotta say, you came in, you hit the ground running with this chat. So, respect to DeReal. I don't know what you're saying, but listen, UFC 217, it's gonna be a fun card. You said you're gonna get into mixed martial arts, right? So we're gonna see you in the future.
Yeah, y'all gonna be seeing my fights up. You know what I'm saying? Next by the summer, y'all gonna be seeing my fights up. I'm gonna be posting them up.
Awesome.
I'm gonna be posting some training videos up real soon too. Probably be seeing them in December. Getting better shape though before I start posting them. Though I ain't gonna embarrass myself.
Yeah. Well, listen. Anything that you want to post, let me know. If it has to do with anything with MMA or stuff like that, or even if it's boxing, hit me up, man, and we'll put it on the show.
Yeah, I got you. And Chris, listen, you gonna be able to understand me as we, you know what I'm saying, get along more. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You gotta teach me. You gotta teach me the ways.
Chicago thing, man. You know, so I still got the little hood accent in me, man. But
so I forgive you.
I'm gonna work with you though.
Is this Ebonics? Are you speaking Ebonics to me, or is this just a Chicago accent?
Man, that's Chicago accent, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't learn it though. You know, so you don't learn it, man. Go to the Bronx a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You'll warm up a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that. All right, DeReal, this is what I'm gonna do. When I come to Chicago, I'm gonna come to your neighborhood. You gonna protect me if I go over there?
Yeah, man, you good. Don't worry about it, man.
I'm gonna be rolling with DeReal. We'll do a meetup in your neighborhood.
Plug, man. I'm gonna get you a little, you know what I'm saying, son dick too.
I do know what you're saying.
Duty chick.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds like a good time. Now, what's this snow bunny that you're talking about?
Nah, that's what we call our white girls out here.
Oh, okay. So white girls are snow bunnies. I kind of like that. So I'm gonna just start calling girls. Will I get slapped if I call a white girl a snow bunny? Can I call a white girl a snow bunny? You think it's acceptable?
Man, they love that, man.
Okay.
They love that.
Instead of the 7%, we should call them the snow bunnies. All right. I don't know what's going on in here. I lost everything. DeReal, thank you for the call, and we'll talk to you later.
All right, love.
DeReal. That's fucking DeReal calling in. I think Darreel's awesome.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's what I think. Now, Jay, maybe what we should do is we should have Darreel on and then have like Jay Smooth. Jay, can you translate for Darreel? Did Darreel say he had a pet bunny earlier? He has snow bunnies. All right, we're going to take one more call. Now, Darreel might be the caller of the stream. That was pretty fucking good. We're going to take one more call and we're going to wind this shit down. UFC 217 is here, guys. It is here. And I will be... I don't know what's going on. I will be live Friday. I'll be live Saturday. I'm gonna be on Kobe tomorrow. There's a lot of Mystic Moss in your future over here. If you're not subscribed, do it right now. Respect to Darreel, man. Darreel's he's an OG. He's a new OG. And there he goes. Darreel's in the chat right now. So go subscribe to Darreel's channel. It's a must subscribe. He puts like big booty bitches on there and shit like that. And snow bunnies. So there you go. I don't know why he said he put a white girl on his channel and then he got suspended from YouTube. Was it like an interracial thing? That's why I don't understand why he gets suspended. We're going to have to get him in on a Hangouts. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. You're live with the MMA-Holes. Last caller of the night. What's your name? Where you from?
Hey, it's Jason from Michigan, man. What's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on? Jay from Michigan?
Yeah.
What's up, my friend? How's it going?
Well, pretty good, man. I've called you a few times. So last time I called was a couple months ago, but I got to say, what a weekend coming up, man. Going to Milwaukee, see my favorite comedian, Bill Burr.
Oh.
And Saturday, I'm watching the fucking MMA-Holes and the fucking UFC 217. I just won $500 at the casino. I'm set, dude. Life is good.
Life does sound good. Bill Burr is the greatest comedian of all time, so you're gonna love that shit, I'm sure.
Yeah. I've seen all the specials. You can't go wrong. If you don't like Bill Burr, you got to go fuck yourself. That's all I got to say.
I agree. I concur. All right, so what do you think this card over here, UFC 217? I mean, it's easily the biggest card of the year. It's not selling out, which is ridiculous, but it's not the fans' fault. It's the UFC's fault between marketing.
Yeah,
go ahead.
There's no getting around that. The prelims could have been a Fox Fight Night. You know what I mean?
I actually said that in the beginning of the show. Yeah, I completely agree.
Sorry, dude.
No, don't fucking repeat.
But I gotta say though, I think Bisping's gonna beat St-Pierre, and I'll tell you why. Well, for one, Bisping's boxing is better, which a lot of people I think would agree. But his takedown defense is phenomenal. And if you go back and look at some of his old shit, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I think St-Pierre's gonna have a hard time taking him down.
The size is going to be a factor. I mean, it's tough. It's tough to ignore that. You know, this is a big size difference here. And you know, hey, listen, everyone's the same size on the ground, right? That's what everyone says. We repeat that all the time. But you got to get him down.
That is true.
You got to get him down, like you said. That takedown defense. I mean, you know, Bisping is working on that takedown defense to make sure he's going to stuff everything St-Pierre has. So, do you think it's going to be an easy win for Michael Bisping? What do you think? A finish? What are you seeing?
No, I don't think it's going to go to decision. I think Bisping will knock him out maybe third or fourth round. That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay, there you go. Anything else on the card that you're really looking forward to, or is it just the whole thing? You're just going to absorb the whole thing?
Oh, the whole thing. I mean, I'm watching from start to beginning, and that's a great fucking card, dude. It really is.
This is a card you can't miss. Are you buying the pay-per-view? Are you streaming the pay-per-view? How will you be watching this?
I'm going to be buying it. You know, me and my sister going to chip in and, you know, watch it. Probably smoke some dope and maybe drink a little Johnny Walker. It'll be my first time trying old Johnny Boy. I think I'm going to,
listen to me.
You know, get
Johnny
a bottle
Walker,
for myself for the big casino win. So
Johnny Walker Double Black. Listen to me.
Double Black.
Change your bum life. All right, so there you go. Thank you so much for the call. Enjoy the fights, and we'll see you on the MMA-Holes.
All right, later on, man.
All right, there you go. Michigan. I have a lot of respect for Michigan. Some family over there. Good people. Michigan, if my Michigan family's watching, you guys are good people. Speaking of Michigan, here's the deal, guys. Okay? UFC 217 this weekend. There is a big schedule. I covered CES 46. My boy Justin Sumter catches his 5th straight win. Another first-round finish from Justin Sumter. Give some love to that video. I put Justin Sumter on, and he never gets love on that video. Go back, slam it with likes, share the video. We're trying to get Justin to the UFC. He belongs in the UFC. So Justin the Fort Sumter, show some love on that last video that I posted of Justin. Real good guy, man. And he's a beast. He's the real deal, Justin. He really is the real deal. Also, 217, I'm covering it this weekend. Friday, we're doing a meetup. 5 o'clock, I'll be there. 4:30, 5 o'clock. I'll be in front of MSG giving out the wristbands. That's right. See these things over here. I'm going to the event on Saturday. You'll be seeing streams throughout the day, so check out for that. And next week, I'm going to do a fight week. Now, there's a lot going on next week. There's a ridiculous amount going on. We have a big card coming up, and it sucks. I'm going to fucking miss it because I'm going to be doing cage interviews for Premier FC. I will be in Massachusetts. Now, this is why this is important. Let me show you the card that's next week. It's a really good. This is a good fight night, by the way. Hold on a second. Look at this card over here. This is what we're going to be talking about. I'm going to fucking miss this card. This card is fucking stacked. Stacked, this fight night over here. We're going to get into more detail on this card next week. I have a Monday show. We're going to get really into detail with that, but we're going to concentrate on UFC 217. But I am so upset that I'm missing this card. But it's for a good cause because I will be doing cage interviews for Premier FC 24. We're going to have Karen Wesh on. She's going to be promoting that as well. And I'm gonna bring you guys with me. So listen, you'll be fighting, you'll be watching your UFC, and you'll have your phone on the side. Of course, you'll be watching the MMA-Holes. If you are in the Massachusetts area, come by Premier FC. I'm gonna beg you guys to come by to Premier FC. Anyone on the East Coast, it's a fun event. Local MMA is a lot of fun, and you get to run into UFC fighters. I met Masvidal at the last Premier. I met Mike Brown at the last Premier FC. So you do run into these high-level athletes over there as well. It's a real fun time. And you'll see me inside the cage giving those interviews. We're going to take a couple of comments from the chat, but before we do that, we've got 50 in the tip jar. Liking it up. Keep liking this video, and we got 10 more likes. Wednesday night explosions. 1, 2.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
There we go. 10 more likes. There we go. Bro, fuck this card if you have a gig for cage interviews. Seriously, that's a great opportunity for you. This is KMX. Yeah. Now, Premier FC, I did it before. I've done the cage interviews before for them, and we have videos of that. So if you guys want to go back, I have a playlist, Premier FC. Met some awesome people over there. We hung out with Justin there as well. That's where I have the Masvidal interview and the Mike Brown interview where we just ran into him over there. But I did get the cage interview job over there. I'm their Joe Rogan, for God fucking sakes. I'm their Daniel Cormier. Although Daniel Cormier, listen, Daniel, I'm a fan. I'm a big DC fan, but you doing the cage interviews is a tough watch for me. Learn from Mystic Moss. I'll show you how to do a cage interview, and that'll be next Saturday. So we will be having footage for that. It is wonderful, wonderful over there. The dislikes get AIDS, and only one person is dying of AIDS today. Only one person. It's not many casualties. That is good. Let's look at that chat room, and then we're going to wind it down to Jesse Bell Hill, who was doing the after show. Brian Rogers says 10 more likes. Way too. He's just called out the mule again. Wait, what? Who's calling out the mule? We can do either one, motherfuckers. All right. G-Man, you better come to fucking Premiere. I'll be waiting for you over there. We want the mule. We want the mule live with the MMA-Holes. That's what we want. I hear you loud and clear. I know you're calling out the mule. What 170? What do we do? Penis is Brian Roger. You know what's the best about G-Man? I gotta give you your props, G-Man. Sometimes you get into these chats, not even just my chats, all over the place, and you just start spewing all this AIDS. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're like the white Darrell sometimes. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but it's funny. So, G-Man, respect to you. I don't know what you're talking about half the time, but you're a good guy. I know you're a good guy, so, yeah. Who's talking penis? I only talk cocks, is G-Man. There you go. Chris, love, you are awesome. Thank you. Thanks for making me forget. I am very sick. Ann H, I hope you feel a lot better. I hope you feel wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I hope we could bring smiles to your faces, guys, because that's what we do over here. Like, we like to come back and have these fun shows. The reason why I keep on coming back is because you guys keep coming back. So that's why we do this, man. It's a lot of fun. What's more fun than this shit? Fuck off, G-Man. What did they pay you? Yeah, they pay me exactly what Rogan pays me, Brian Rogers. The exact same thing. I do. That's what you're calling my girls. I'm about to teach this motherfucker a lesson. What are we doing? G-Man, take it over to Jesse's channel. We'll finish what's going on. I don't know what's going on in there. Fuck you, Darrell. Let's fight at 155, you punk motherfuckers. Oh, my God. Everyone's calling each other out in the chat. Chris the man. Jesse's the queen. There you go. That's wonderful, wonderful. Law of attraction.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We have the best fucking, I'm telling you, man. Look at this chat room. This is the squad right here. This is the fucking squad. They promoting their fights in the chat. Hey, man, listen, let me tell you something. You guys want to brawl? I got the cage. We got the cage where we can make this happen. We almost had it happen with G-Man. Come to the Massachusetts event. Seriously, if you guys like to scrap, if you guys are training or you have gyms or you do amateur fighting or whatever, we gotta link up, man. We have to get an MMA-Holes fight. That would be a lot of fun. No, not to fucking like kill each other. Just a competitive fight between two MMA-Holes, you know? It'd be a lot of fun. Are you wearing a blouse in the ring next? Yes, I am. I'm actually going to be a ring girl for a round. I'm going to do the ring girl walk. If you guys would like to see me as a ring girl, hit me with the 69s. Same night tourney. Fight me, you fucking pussy, says Mr. Danky. You'll do nothing. Everyone's MMA-Holes squad. That's right. The squad's in effect. All right. I think we've gotten everyone in this chat fired up. And that's the point. We get them fired up and we take this group of people and we bring them over to the Jessie Bell Hill after show. That's what we're doing. Down in the description, down below me. Where am I going? I'm going too far. Here we go. In the description over here. Thank you for the donations with a new patron. How about that? We have a new patron as well. And where is it? I went too far. Here we go. The after show, guys. You click the link and it teleports you over to here. Look at that banner. Whoever made that is very talented. Here we go. This is the after show over here. Teleport yourself over there to the Jessie Bell Hill after show where the party keeps going. A little bit of recaps talking about UFC 217. A lot of fun stuff. Chats. And I don't know. She's got a lot planned over there. So you're going to want to hang with the boys. Hang with the boys. And the girls. I got to gain 20 pounds from that. I am pissed off right now. How can I fap? This is law of attraction. No pissed off.
Fap.
All love.
Fap.
Guys, we had a good show today. We had a strong viewer ratio, and I do like that. I appreciate every time you guys come back. Get ready for some complete AIDS this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Trust me on this one. I will be going live whenever I can go live. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Kenshiro, I will see you over there. Protect me, Kenshiro. I'm weak. I'm a weak man. I'll see Kenshiro over there. And anyone else in the area, New York, I will see you at MSG. UFC 217, it has arrived. Thank you guys for watching. And always remember, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA-Hole.